Hi, everybody. Bill Phillips here, and it is Wednesday. Shark in the water, shark on the beach. There's sharks all over the place. We're going to talk about sharks. We're going to talk a little bit about everything, and hopefully you join in. Anything that you have on your mind today, just throw it out there. We'll talk about it. We producer extraordinaire Jordan has returned. You're going, where did Jordan go? Well, she went to a wedding down in Florida immediately following the landing of Milton in Florida, the hurricane. So I wanted to have her on, obviously, just not because it's just great to have her on, but just to talk a little bit about Florida and what she experienced down in the Florida area after Hurricane Milton, especially since she was going to a place that was impacted by the hurricane. The shark beached itself on Cape Cod. Wanted to find out how long the shark was. I just looked that up. We talk about sharks, talk about whether you're going to the water with the sharks. I was talking with Amanda Verrier today during the morning show. Tom Petty. She goes, what's his favorite? What's his best hit? And we got into I said, there's too many. I said, there's so many to choose from. If you're a Tom Petty fan, check in. Let us know what your favorite Tom Petty song is. So a lot going on. But of course, none of it happens without the great folks at Valley Converting. I'll tell you what, that's pretty good. I didn't even turn around. I could do weather. Look at that. Jordan, what do you think of that?
Mm-hmm.
High pressure system moving in to T-Town, Gem City. Valley Converting is what it's called. And of course, Valley Converting is going to help you with all your paper recycling products. So give them a call in T-Town, the Gem City of Toronto, Ohio.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
The late, great Gino Biasi started it all in T-Town, the Gem City of Toronto, the home of Valley Converting for your recycling products, your paper that you want to recycle. So comments, always welcome. Please, if you have them, don't be afraid to share them. And we're gonna start with Jordan today. Jordan, so Milton hits.
Yes.
And the week leading up to Milton hitting, you were a nervous wreck about not being able to go to your cousin's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talked about it a number of times. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. I'm going to be very disappointed if I can't go. What's going to happen? How is this all going to work out? And I was kind of like, well, if it hits bad enough, the airport might not be open or might be flooded. There could be 1,000 different reasons why I wouldn't be able to go. But Milton hits, Orlando Airport, where you're flying into. Where was the wedding?
In Winter Haven, Florida.
Winter Haven, a lovely Winter Haven, Florida. I've been there. It's very nice. And it hits, but it didn't really do any damage to the airport. Was anything delayed on your flight going down?
No. I think the airport was closed like Wednesday and Thursday, but Friday, no issues.
How far is it? I refresh my memory. How far is it to Winter Haven from Orlando?
An hour. It's an hour, yeah.
Okay. So what was that like going through the airport? Was anybody in the airport or was it just you?
It was dead.
Yeah.
Like there was like barely anyone there. I mean, our flight was late anyways, but I've never seen it like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, your cousin or your aunt, what do you go with, aunt or aunt?
Aunt.
The East Coast, it's an aunt thing. Aunt Connie, Aunt Jean, Aunt Louise, everybody's aunt. Everybody's aunt. Not a lot of aunts on the East Coast. Like if you're in Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, it's
I've always said aunt.
I am, and I'm not, and that's taking me a little while to get used to that. People in the Midwest saying aunt, but I'm cool with it. Whatever, it all works. Now she's in Punta Gorda, down south, south of Sarasota.
Yeah.
So to get to where you're going, you have to go past Sarasota, get past Tampa. For her.
Yeah.
Now, did she describe anything that she saw on her way there, or did they get in early?
I didn't really ask her, but they went early. They went on Thursday.
Okay.
And their place where they were staying at didn't have power when they first got there.
Okay.
But she had to do wedding stuff, so they had to be there early.
Well, it's amazing the wedding venue didn't have any issues.
Yeah. The wedding venue was fine. Our house was fine.
It had power?
Yeah, we had
Okay.
power. The
All
only
right.
thing we didn't have was Wi-Fi, which, I mean, it's not the end of the
How did you
world.
survive? How did you survive?
Um,
Was there a lot of damage that you saw? Debris?
I just saw like
houses?
debris and stuff, but
Yeah.
didn't see anything like crazy where we
Yeah.
were at. I know a lot of the gas stations didn't have gas
Okay. All right.
near where
That's
we
been a
were.
huge issue. That's still an
Yeah,
issue down there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what do we have? Shannon checking that. I gotta put my glasses. I can't see. But that's nothing new. That's nothing new. Not being able to see. All right, Shannon, I have pictures from you coming here and to the horse races. I'll find them. Love you. All right. Thank you. So now you're down there.
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody make it in, or was it less than
I don't know.
Did the DJ make it? Did the band make it? Whoever's
Yeah,
doing
the DJ
performing,
made it, but the DJ was like,
he was terrible. He or she was terrible.
He would like mess up the names.
Oh yeah, can't do that.
And like
you can't do that.
He would just like and people like obviously know what the names are if they're at this wedding, and he wouldn't like be like, oh my bad, like it's actually this name. Like it would just be like he said it and didn't care, like just kept going, and we're all like,
Yeah, that's. I mean,
like. I'm sorry.
I get names wrong, and I always feel awful when I get a name wrong.
But if you're at these people's wedding and
you're paid to do the wedding,
you mess up,
that's only about 10 names you might have to know.
Yeah, but he had it all written down too, which is like,
yeah. And you can, and the thing is, you can ask. I would imagine you could ask the bride.
You could ask anyone that was there.
Please tell me as many times and write it down, however you need to see it to make it sound right. Wow. Did you play good music?
Yeah. But I was just like, oh, dude.
Oh, I don't want to put you on the spot. Did you catch the bouquet?
No, I don't think that they.
You're not a bouquet catcher?
No. But I don't think that they did that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fair enough.
I feel like that just depends sometimes.
So would you travel to a hurricane ravaged area again for a wedding?
I would choose not to just because of the stress. I mean, I couldn't imagine being the bride though, because oh my God.
How much
wondering what's gonna happen. Like,
did they have a backup plan?
They would, I guess, try to reschedule, or if not, it wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
Basically.
Right. Okay. Well, enough of hurricanes, but I did hear that you saw some sharks on some street corners and stuff that were out and about, but that was all AI generated stuff. You said you saw on the internet there was a shark in whatever water in Orlando. Or something like that.
I saw the gator, gator, and that ended up being fake.
Well, they did have some in different places, but the reason I bring up a shark is a shark beached itself apparently on Orleans Beach in Cape Cod, or actually it's Nauset Beach. Orleans is the town. And growing up in New England, would go to Nauset Beach on Cape Cod all the time with my mom and my brother, and my stepfather, and we would go. And when I was growing up, you didn't hear about sharks. I mean, it's the ocean, so there's sharks out there, but not like now on Cape Cod, because basically they had bless you. They did what is it? They wanted to bring the seal population back. Because they had really gone down in numbers. So they brought the seal population back. Well, if you bring the seal population back, guess what's coming to eat the seals? Sharks. It's just, it goes hand in hand. So now you hear about, there was never a shark attack anywhere or a shark bite of anybody. And then all of a sudden, after like 70 years, you have 10 of them in a year or whatever it was. But anyways, how about this? So this shark, whoops, wrong. I can't remember my own password number. All right, so this shark, great white shark, washed ashore on Nauset Beach, Cape Cod, 12 feet long and weighed 1,240 pounds. Whew. That is a big shark. That is a really big shark. They have a picture of it. And great white sharks are rarely stranded on beaches. However, Cape Cod is known as a hotspot for white shark sightings. Sharks are often seen in the area as they follow seals, a preferred food source. This is according to whatever article I'm reading this from. Some of the most common places to see sharks: Chatham, Provincetown, Easton, Truro, Wallfleet, and Orleans. And the thing is, those are all great places to go. You want to go see whales, you want to go see sharks, you want to go just see the ocean. It's beautiful. If you have never been to Cape Cod, fantastic. Can't say enough good things about it. Largest great white sharks can reach up to 20 feet long, but most are smaller. Average female is 15 to 16 feet long, with the males reaching 11 to 13 feet. So, and then they had video of the shark on a flatbed truck. It literally looked as big as some of those restaurants that have sharks on the wall. And it's like, okay, the shark's there. So it's just crazy. Brian checking in. Hey, Brian. Looking forward to Sports Friday. You guys are the best. Brian, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Brian, your thoughts on sharks? If you know there's sharks in the area, are you going into the ocean? Or are you one of those people that's like, no, what? I know there's sharks out there, but I haven't seen any. No one's talking about it at this beach, so I'm going to go in. But now that I know in Cape Cod, I'm not going in because I know there's sharks out there. And there was video. They had video of a shark just kind of floating in the water, just sitting off the beach, look about 100 yards, and there's some people walking on the beach recently up in Cape Cod, like a little fall day. Brian says, nope, he is out. He's not going in. All right, Ron, I played poker with some big sharks. Were you a fish at the table? Were you the guy that they were all preying on? Or were you actually big shark sandbagging? That's the thing. You sandbag. All right, so we have sharks. So, all right, Jordan, sharks?
I'm out on sharks.
You're out on sharks? You're not even going in the water?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm just saying it's okay. All right. Favorite shark movie? It's got to be Jaws. Have you ever seen Jaws? I don't think.
Yeah, I've seen Jaws.
You've seen Jaws?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I've seen. Isn't there? How many are there? 3, 2.
The only one you need to watch.
I know the
original.
first.
The
yeah,
other
no,
ones
I
are
know.
awful.
Yeah,
the
I
other
know.
one's awful. But yeah, it's a great shark movie. But I'll tell you what. Again, growing up, I would go to Knott's would have been late 70s, early 80s through college and everything. So you go and you never even talked about sharks.
Yeah.
Now it's just like Shark
I know.
City.
I used to not be scared of it, but now you see it a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The one time I went swimming, it was too close to a pier. And they were fishing for whatever. And so there's bait in the water. And then someone happened to notice that there might be a shark in the water. And I remember I had my daughter Isabella, who was probably about, I don't know, 12 at the time. She's on my shoulders. I'm walking around in the water with her. And all of a sudden we get waved in. I'm like, what? What's the problem? Then I'll turn around and all of a sudden there's this little shark swimming up behind us. Like, okay. Ooh, Sharknado. Absolutely, Ron. Great
What
call
about the
on that.
Meg?
The Meg. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. So Ron's going Sharknado. The Meg is pretty good. The first Meg is pretty good.
Okay, I've never seen that either, but I've seen videos of it.
Yeah, actually, the Meg actually was, and the great thing about the Meg, I mean, it's a little over the top.
Yeah.
But you go into that knowing that one's going to be a little over the top. Jaws, it's kind of like, well, that could all actually happen.
Yeah.
And then you get Quint and everybody else on the boat hunting the shark. But the Meg, you kind of know it's going to be a little over the top. But they paid homage to Jaws as a movie throughout the Meg movie. There were little bits that they dropped in that were definitely like a tip of the cap to the Jaws movie, which of course everybody knows this. Became the first summer blockbuster. It was the first one that really, like, everybody was like, you got to go see the summer movies. This is the big blockbuster of the summer. So you had to go see, the sharks. What else were we talking about today? Oh, Tom Petty. Brian, Ron, Tom Petty, Shannon, Tom Petty. What do you have for us? You have you a Tom Petty fan? Because we were talking about that with Amanda earlier today. And there was she goes, well, what did he play? What did he have any tunes? And I'm like, yeah, he's got 1,000 of them. So basically I looked something up on Google real quick just to give her a couple names. And Rolling Stone magazine had his top 50 hits listed. And she was, oh, that's a lot. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely it is. That's a lot. So let's see, Tom Petty song list. Where is it? Unfortunately, passed away not that long ago. Tom Petty. All right, songs. Here we go. You a Tom Petty fan, Jordan? Do you know much of Tom Petty?
I probably know some songs.
Saw him at Star Lake. All right, here's Mary Jane's Last Dance, Won't Back Down, Running Down a Dream, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Ooh, here you go. If anybody wants Won't Back Down, Ron's on it. But here's one. If you want to see a great rendition of My Guitar Gently Weeps, it's from the Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Yes, Free Fallin', that's the song.
Yeah, and yeah, that's good. Yeah, Free Fallin's a great song. But he is on stage. Well, now the two of them, late great Prince, late great Tom Petty, doing My Guitar Gently Weeps. Petty is awesome, singing, does all stuff, and he just sets up Prince and then Prince just goes off on a guitar solo. It is phenomenal. 6 minutes and 16 seconds long. It is absolutely phenomenal. So if you get a chance to watch that, My Guitar Gently Weeps, YouTube it, whatever you need to do. Absolutely fantastic. And it's, George Harrison's kids in there, I think. So a lot going on, but Running Down a Dream is one of my favorites. There's so many Tom Petty songs. So Free Fallin' is a good one. Won't Back Down. Holy moly. This is a surprise. We went overtime. No, it's not. So anyways, we've got, I think Olivia Zinn checked in, but I'm not sure if it's for the news or for, I think it's for the news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have going on with Olivia Zinn? We can preview it right now. Economic conference. All right. All right. We can talk some economics with Olivia Zinn coming up at noon. Well, everybody, you know what? Since we have that noon show we have to do, and Jordan's getting back in the swing of things after being away in Florida for a little bit. We're gonna wrap it up today.
Wow.
And yeah, I know it's kind of short. It's not 20 minutes. What is it? It's 18. Well, we're 19 minutes. We can go another minute, can't we? But anyway, so I can't thank you all enough for joining us for the 9-minute Phill-Up. This was kind of free flowing, which we are. And anytime you want to bring up anything that you want to talk about, please do. And we want to thank Valley Converting again for sponsoring the 9-minute Phill-Up. And right now, oh wait a minute, Ron's checking back in. All right, got to get my glasses. Okay, see, Tom Petty favorite collaboration was with Johnny Cash. Was that Ring of Fire? I think it may have been. Johnny Cash. They had the Traveling Wilburys. That was good too. Tom Petty was. I mean, he's just the only thing I don't even have this against because I like Gainesville, but even that's where the Florida Gators live, and I'm a Miami Hurricanes, so the Gators and Hurricanes don't get along. But here we go. Hopefully, the Seminoles can bounce back. Yep, Brian. Yeah, the Seminoles trying to bounce back. They played Barnesville last week, and well, just about everybody's had to bounce back after a Barnesville game over the last couple of years. So. No shame there. And the Seminoles are having a great season. I'm trying to think of who they play this week. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't have. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see if we can find that, Brian. Let's see who they're playing. But there's going to, of course, you have Sports Friday on the go, everybody. Make sure you join us for Sports Friday on the go, Friday nights at about 6:45, and we'll cover a bunch of games. We'll travel around the Ohio Valley, bringing all of that to you. Let's see. Okay, Sports Friday. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing. We're gonna have to look it up. Let me see. This is riveting talk podcast, isn't it? Let's see. Monroe Central. I should know this. I don't know why I don't know this. Central. Big game on Saturday. The Miami Hurricanes taking on Louisville. I'm a little nervous about it. Oh, they play Frontier. Okay, Frontier's solid. But, if I looked up there instead of reading my phone. But, yeah, they could have their hands full of Frontier. Frontier's always, going to give you some problems. So, Monroe Central going to get back on track. Everybody looking to get going again as we, believe it or not, Jordan, we are basically into the final 2 weeks of the regular season, then the playoffs start and everything else. So it's going to be crazy. Fast finish for high school football. Like I said, the regular season of high school football, fastest 10 weeks of the year. All right. That does it for today, everybody. Remember the 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. Jordan, thank you for joining us, giving us an update on Florida and how everything went for you down there. Apparently the DJs not getting it done. That's a shame. That's a shame. But the music was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't get the names right.
Yeah.
All right. Ron's checking back in. Frontier is not my cable guy. Well, Frontier, they've had issues in the past. You know that, Ron. So hopefully if they are, they're doing better than they did in the past because they used to struggle. All right. Again, 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Please join us again tomorrow. And again, bring your thoughts, bring your topics. We'll talk about anything and everything. Have a great day, everybody.